Greetings, fellow apocalypse survivors. Rodamont here. Thank you for tuning in to State of Decay 2 Lethal Chaos, Episode 23, Stinky Jack.
How are you?
My community found a way to weaponize blood gas. Oh, predicted it. Sure.
Good answer.
I will take up blooders if you escort me. But guess what? I'm not leaving the base right now. Also, on my drive back, I didn't hear that, like, audio glitching, so I think I don't need a reboot anyway. Not yet, at least.
Hang tough, people! We can do it!
So, what is the community's... we just have moderate threat level, so this is going to be easy. Unless Tech here decides to feed the zombies, which seems to be the case so far. And he wants me to kill bloaters. So the closest bloater is over yonder. You know what I should do? Because we already have a zombie threat at home. Let me get a scoped rifle to take out the bloater.
Come on, that has to be it. Please, please let that be it.
I'll try it with a sniper crossbow. I can't even see him. Jesus, people. One little zombie. A little overreaction, I think.
We made it. Nice work, people.
Yeah, that was the threat. The bloater despawned. That's cute. I hear it exploded. It just... Oh, hi. You scared me.
I feel like passing out.
You know what's annoying is, like, when you don't want bloaters, they're everywhere. And then when you want a bloater, all of a sudden, whoop! They're self-imploding, and there is none to be found. Anywhere. On the map. In every direction. Ah, there's one. Alley-oop! Whoa! Whoa! I fell down. My lighting for my green screen and everything is like casting enough glare that it's actually pretty hard to even see my own screen right now. So I know how dark it is for you guys, and it's actually a little bit worse for me, but if I turn off those key lights, as you can see, it starts to look weird, doesn't it? Okay, so there's a bloater 200 meters that way. I'll just go on foot.
Do we need more of these?
Good opportunity for me to build up my powerhouse skill. Was that a feral? No, that's 3 ferals. That bloater can wait. I'd like to kill ferals, but I'd also like to be alive to do it. So I'll just drive around until I find some.
I keep getting questions about these Clio supply drops we used to see. The 100th time. Let me confirm that Red Talon has no knowledge of any such program.
Oh, so here's the feral technique I was
Best
referring to
watch out for
before.
that feral.
Line it up so that they're directly behind your trunk. Oh, all three, perfect. One hop job, and set the car on fire. That's not good. And that's what happens if they hit the hood of your car. Much boom. Very bad. So. And this bloater despawned. Cool. Well, with this box of tools, I'm going to put out a fire. It's magic. Yeah, at this point, it's a conspiracy. He asked me to kill bloaters, and I agree. And then every single bloater that exists the entire game, all of a sudden, are in cahoots and have decided to despawn all at once.
There's a horde out here.
I'll find them. Or
Better stay on my toes while
more
I'm in
likely
prey
they'll find
territory.
me. And now, we have the longest period of no bloaters being sighted in the history of playing State of Decay 2. Oh, there's one. Right next to 3 ferals. Okie dokie. There we go. He dove out of the car. Dummy. All right. 2 down, 1 to go. Go to the house where he spotted a bloater? I mean, I could. Yeah, I'll go to his house. I figured I could just find bloaters the easy way, because they're a very common thing to find on lethal difficulty. Get out of my way, Tech. Yelling at an NPC. Oh, no, I know.
We have a screamer on the loose.
Open your door. I'll just use the bumper. His bloater sighting is false. There's one in the barn, I think. No, maybe that's just a play card. Oh, okay, they're inside.
Take that one off the list.
I like how that one counted for me. Hey, if he's satisfied, I'm satisfied.
Take care of yourself.
Okay, so he just gave me more bloated cloud grenades, which I already had access to. Oh, and then the genius has ran into the cloud himself. Look at this. He's like, haha, I have bloater cloud grenades. Look at me as I become a plague victim. That man right there is Prime Mensa candidate. Yeah, his creepy laugh is a little wild. I think it's because, just to theorize here, the blood cloud grenades are really, really, really good at killing other humans. Not so much against zombies. All right, continuing the search for survivors. Shoot. I have essentially no parts to make additional repair kits because I bang up this car so often. And materials on half an hour. I could call in the supply drop. Quick supply drop.
Any chance of a resupply out here?
Hey, don't forget
I do have
about
weapons dismantle. I'm just gonna wait until I have the forge installed. But I have a lot of ranged weapons and some melee weapons to dismantle. The salvage forge. Oh, Tina's brother. Follow up. Nice. Let's do that. I have no idea what he was saying. Yammer, 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 something or other, I don't know.
Been keeping safe? It's ugly out there. We need to get to this.
This duty roster said Scott was last assigned on patrol in a neighborhood near something. Car 55, track down the car. Take a care. There's already one in the trunk. So I'll head to the goodies first. The salvage furnace will be installed in about 3 minutes. I'll be able to grab the goodies, come back, salvage some stuff to be able to make repair kits, because this car is going to need repair kits, as you can see. And then head over to find Tino's brother. Or the blood plague victim of Tina's brother. I have no idea which. Nice. That was a good supply drop. No repair kits in it, but more ammo and fuel is always nice to have. And bolts. because I was low on bolts. And I'm going to head back to the Sagebush neighborhood, which is where I was just was a second ago. So I got to wait here for a minute, just so that I can have repair kits.
How's it hanging?
Don't get dead, okay?
Maybe while I'm waiting here, I can talk to someone that might have a revealed trait. I think Vanek? No. Was it Wanda? Cardle. Oh, it's Cardle. So where is Cardle? Cardle. You outside?
How
There
are
you
you?
are.
You like making yourself useful? Lead on.
So if there's ever time that I'm just like standing around a base, I'll try to enlist Cardle to see what his, if he does have a hidden trait, and if he does, you know, what it is. I did get a few questions on YouTube about that. So the way that you might know that there's a hidden trait is if you take a look at his traits, he only really has 2 of them, and you can have more than 2, right? You can have like 4 or whatever. So a good a person like Tino, you know, has maximum amount of traits. He's not going to have any more traits. But Cardle has space for traits. So if you have them follow you around, sometimes they strike up a conversation and they reveal part of their history to you,
That's not gonna work.
which will reveal an extra trait. So for reference, currently he is reservist and noisy. So if he gets a 3rd trait, it's because he revealed it.
You ever just drive out to look at wildflowers? Fly around, maybe picnic?
Here it is.
Still some of my best memories. We should do that. Once the area's clear, we can spare a day.
He loves the outdoors.
Imagine what we could do if this place actually had power.
So that's a perfect example of someone revealing their extra traits if you have them enlisted and following you around. So he gets a morale bonus from outdoor bed facilities, which I don't have, but sometimes their traits are revealed to you are negative ones, and that always sucks, but, you know, what can you do? I'm also going to salvage some of the guns that I have that are duplicates. So like a G17 versus a precision G17, I'll take the precision. Let me also unload all these guns so that we can pool up the ammo that we have. Okay. Precision. Here's the normal one, salvaged. So this one is 9mm, 22 round. I probably want the G17 over the M17, so salvaged. 1911. I'll salvage as well. Raiders Uzi. Hunter Viper. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep like at least one gun of each caliber, so that if I want to use a gun, I can or use up, you know, all the bullets if you have one of each caliber. And then I'll repair these damaged guns. And then with the rest, I will make into car parts. Alright, we're good to go. And you can stop following me.
See ya.
Salvaging backpacks typically isn't worth it. I know that you're able, but you don't get a lot of parts for it. You get way more parts for weapons than anything else. Salvaging things like facility mods and backpacks and medicine gives you very, very few parts. And it's probably more economical to just to sell it to someone and buy something for parts. Right? So it makes more sense to just sell the backpacks and buy weapons to salvage the weapons rather than to just salvage the backpacks. You'll get more parts as a result. Takes a little bit more effort, but with no other tasks that I'm working on, we have time. We have infinite time. Unloading all the guns on console sucks. Do you have to, like, not mouse wheel, control tab between the... yeah, I can imagine that would suck. It's way easier to do on a computer. I honestly just don't have the patience for controller games. Like, trying to play strategy games on a controller is just so frustrating for me. Because a lot of the strategy games that I play have to play them well require a certain, like, action per minute. Which is why you almost never see strategy games on consoles.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this might just clear up.
RTS on console, no thanks. Exactly. I have no idea how, like, Stellaris manages it. I suppose if it's turn-based, it's not so horrid, but if it's real-time strategy, yeah, forget about it. So, I'm going to run a quick prediction. Will his step bro be alive? Yes or no? I'm going to give you just like 1 minute to predict. 'Cause I'm about to get there. So I'll take the scenic route, giving you time to do additional predictions. Is it actually random? Sort of. I don't know if it's 50-50, but there's a chance for both of those outcomes to be true.
Coming up on it now.
Be safe, okay?
This also might be only step 2 of a 3-step quest anyway.
Here and getting started. Hey, anyone here?
So search for signs of his brother. Let's put the ruck of ammo away and bring the cure with us.
He was turned. I had to put him down. I had to kill my own brother.
That's too bad.
I get why an execution was necessary. That doesn't mean I like it.
Last series, I got lucky, and the sibling was alive. But not this time. You've never had him live? In my anecdotal experience, because again, I didn't check the game code and I'm not planning to, I would say the majority of the time I don't have him living either. But it's not to say it's never happened. It has happened where I end up finding the brother or sibling or whatever. It's just kind of rare. Can you drive the police car? You can. If you fuel it and repair it and all that. Is it a good car? It's okay. It's a bit heavier and handles worse than the Miragra. Its acceleration isn't as good. Its miles per gallon isn't as good. On the State of Decay wiki, if you just like Google like car stats, you can do the math yourself if you wish. Alright, I could probably
No way I can fit this.
afford to leave the police now. Well, actually, you know, let's drop this little crambit. And have him use his brother's duty weapons.
Where should I put this?
So I'll use the metal nightstick instead of the tactical baton, and let's head back. It has a siren. Sure. If you want a siren out of a car, I like kind of don't. Wow. I think that was 3 ferals, 3 screamers. That's a unwelcoming crew. What I could have done is I could have actually repaired that vehicle a little bit and fueled it up as like a backup vehicle if I'm ever in the Sagebush neighborhood and I needed a extra vehicle. That would have been smart to do. Although I don't have a lot of spare repair kits, so it'd be expensive. Knives are, yeah, they're pretty much just cosmetic, exactly. Come on. Come on, car. Okay. Do a barrel roll. If physics is real, this character would be dead. No, I disagree. Because if physics were real, I wouldn't drive off of cliffs. And the character would be alive. I play the game as it is designed. So, I smash through fences because they don't do damage to the car. And I fly off cliffs because it doesn't really do damage to the car. If it did, my playstyle would significantly change. And I would be avoiding fences and cliffs. But I don't need to. Right? Like, if you watch me play, like, Project Zomboid, I certainly don't drive into trees and fences and cliffs and things. Well, not intentionally, at least. Because they're way more dangerous. Oh, I didn't mean to deposit the cure. Who's rebuilding all those fences? I think we've established it's zombies. Zombies are the ones that rebuild. And I'm keeping them employed by breaking them all. So we have 10 minutes left on the material calls. I think what I'll do is I'll just run to neighbors and do some selling. Because I don't have any other leads. Too much realism is often detrimental to a game's experience. A little is fine, ultra-realism gets boring. Yes, I would agree with that sentiment as well. There's a lot of people will mention things like in Project Zomboid, like, oh, there's no gravity, it's not realistic. It's like, it also has zombies. I don't think you want it realistic, because there wouldn't be zombies in a zombie game. Just saying. But I, for one, definitely agree with you. Hyper-realism is often super boring for action games, because if it was hyper-realistic, you wouldn't have someone wandering around with a crossbow murdering hordes of zombies. That's just not realistic either. Sorry, Daryl, but there's not going to be a crossbow-wielding zombie slayer in a realistic situation. Internal consistency is much more important. Yeah, I agree. Or continuity, game continuity, and that's what I look for.
Get your ass in here.
Is a game that establishes its own rule set and then keeps the game within its rule set. So I think we established I don't need to buy food, but I don't think it would be terrible for me to stock up on food when available. Because I think ideally, I will be able to add recruits soon. So stockpiling on food will be smart to feed those recruits before we get our
okay, I guess so.
Production set up in the new base. So let's check on that survivor that we found. With any luck, he'll join.
My turn.
Prediction. I bet you know what I'm going to type. Will the survivor join? Give you only 30 seconds to predict. I know it's a very short period of time, but it's only 500 meters away. Just taking a second to clear this, my neighborhood juggernaut, because I think it's close enough to the survivor activity that there's a chance that juggernaut would get involved in whatever the survivor needs, especially if the survivor's like, go search this local house, and then all of a sudden juggernaut would be really, really bad. Have I thought about playing Death Stranding? I have, actually. My reservations playing Death Stranding is that the soundtrack I love. I actually listen to Death Stranding soundtrack like at least once a week. Low Roar, the band that is featured in the soundtrack, because I really love the soundtrack. The trouble is the soundtrack isn't DMCA safe. I'd have to stream the game without music, and the music in Death Stranding is so perfectly impactful that it would be a really degraded experience if I had to mute the music.
Hey, over here.
Which would be my only reservation about not streaming Death Stranding, because like DMCA, the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, basically the music is copywritten, and I don't have permission to stream it. So if I did stream Death Stranding, or really any other game that has a copyrighted music soundtrack, like GTA, right? Like GTA's radio features top 40 hits, and those songs, streamers don't have permission to restream. So that if you do it, you're doing it illegally, and you can be shut down as a content creator. There's a lot of content creators that ignore those laws, but they're not Twitch rules. It's US law. It's copyright law. So I do everything I can to, not violate the laws as a content creator, because you can end your career overnight. I was abandoning my old place at the Spacious Garage. Wants a vintage shotgun back.
Yep,
Sure.
right behind you.
Sure thing, dude.
Yes? Got anything useful you're looking to unload?
Yeah, and unfortunately, music is a huge part of that game. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why I wouldn't want to play it, because it's one of the only story games that I would ever consider playing more than once, because it was just such an interesting, cool story. I really, really enjoyed Death Stranding, but it's but muting music hurts the game tremendously. Whereas like muting the music of like Cyberpunk doesn't matter at all. It's like cool. It was background music anyway. Whereas the music in Death Stranding like tells a story and is integrated into the story in a way that most games don't do. What is this, the Screamer Convention?
Yep.
Eat la bumpa. So that garage that he has stuff in is completely chock full of zombies. I can hear them all roaring. Speaking of low roar.
Maybe we can trade this to someone. Zombies, headed this way. We got zombies everywhere.
Alright, Jack, don't run into the flaming zombies. They're moi ouchie. Ah, don't shoot me in the back. Okay, you're shooting me, not the zombies. There you go. What gun does he have? Is this like a BB gun?
Yell if you find what you're looking for.
For helping out your neighbor?
Too bad I can't get... I actually might be able to reach out to whatever record label manages Low Roar and get special permission from that record label
I think this is what we're looking for.
to stream it, and I would consider
Fantastic.
that. Okay, if you want me to speak to you about your shotgun, where's the prompt? I might have to have him enter the car and exit the car again or something. Oh, he's not following me.
This looks like a waste of time.
Hello? Oh, Jesus. I don't like that noise. There is a Juggernaut and 3 Ferals, I think, coming my way. Jack, you're broken. I'm stealing your shotgun. I might need to set him on fire or something. I don't really know what's going on here. I think he got stuck in some sort of animation. So I'm theorizing here that if he has to grapple with a zombie, it will reset his animation. Oh, good. It's going to be a feral. 2 ferals. Okay, I don't want to kill Jack. I just want to be able to talk to him. I think that horde over there has at least 2 ferals in it. Here we go, here we go. And a juggernaut, yeah. It has a little bit of everything. And unfortunately, these stray zombies don't seem to be engaging Jack. So now I killed those screamers. I'm going to take a little bit of a chance here, jump out, and try to get Jack to get jacked up. Oh, really? No, come back! Yes, please, knock the door down. There. And then attack Jack so that I can talk to him. Maybe that worked? It did not. I think he needs to get grabbed.
Fire in the hole!
Dang it. Would mailing him nudge him? I could try. But I doubt it. Because he's kind of not nudgeable. I will try to drive away from him far enough that it resets him. I don't know if that's like a game mechanic that will work, but I'll make that attempt too. Can I switch characters? I might be able to switch characters. Yeah. No, actually, if I switch characters, it will cancel the quest. The game warns you about that.
Plague zombies in all directions.
That anything you're currently working on, if you swap, gets canceled. Okay, so I'm 400 meters away from Jack. No touchy. 4 of you? 4 ferals? If the trio wasn't that... Oh, God. There goes all my doors. Alright. Will reloading stop the quest? Yes. Yeah. Switching characters, reloading, doing anything of that nature will stop the quest. And Jack will cease to be. Let's see if driving away has helped. It has.
I appreciate that. I want you to have this as a sign of appreciation. Sure wouldn't mind a safe place to bunk down.
Oh, he's joining!
Hey, I really appreciate this.
All right. It was worth the annoyance. Will the survivor join? He has.
Let me introduce you to the others back home.
All right, taking a look at Jack. Oh, boy. He's slovenly with terrible breath, but he's a scholar? At least he has an empty 5th slot, I guess. So, slovenly really sucks because he's going to be easy to get infected. He has minus 25 infection resistance. So that's Oof. But whatever. We're one closer to the goal of 8. And I'll take it. Wonder what his hero trait will be? As soon as I get him healthy, I'll switch to him and build his skill. Because everyone else is already heroes, so there's no point in using anyone else. Hey, Jay, thank you for the bits. He's a camp pawn? Maybe. He can still go out and risk his biscuit. Even if it's a little bit more dangerous for him. I think this food is going to be for my neighbors that asked for it, so I'm not going to turn that in just yet.
Yo, one of these days we gotta throw a party. Like a rager. Just go ham.
Okay, Benji. That it would be chaotic good. Benji, the leader of the community, is like, let's throw a rager, man. Oh, man.
Glad to have you here.
What a nutty thing to suggest. I
Tell
love
me
it.
how I can help.
So he is... Well, how infected is he? Wait, what? Why does he have an infect? Oh, he's injured. Okay, I'm going to switch to him. I don't care if he's injured. And we'll start to, we'll figure out what his citizen bonus is. Or his hero bonus, rather. I love how I found his weapon, and I can just take it from him. So he doesn't have any specialty skills. He has a little bit of damage taken, but he's more or less a blank slate, which isn't bad. Blank slates are fine. You can mold them, make them strong. So I'm going to be searching for survivors and materials. Would it be worth carting him around to discover an extra trait? Yes, maybe. I first want to figure out his hero bonus, though. And push towards his hero bonus. So let's go ahead and have him bring food to the rovers. And also call in for materials.
Somebody out there must know where we can scavenge for more supplies.
Thank you for tuning in to State of Decay 2 Lethal Chaos, which originally streamed live on Twitch, February 7th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rodamont.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rodamont.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that made it all the way to the credits and support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow zombie survivors.